Hi Taurus, welcome back to the Existential Shift and welcome to my kitchen. This is getting personal. I wanted to add something on top of the general reading that I just gave you guys. I just did the general reading for June and the extended, and I still feel like I have something to tell you. So, take it as my belated birthday gift to you. Kind of a message from me to my collective of Taurian seekers out there for your coming year. So Taurus, you are, as you probably already know, and as people who are most close to you, not people who just met you, but people who are very close to you already know, you are a walking heart. You are. And your blood vessels literally feed your environment with your energy and blood. Literally, it feels like it, right? Now, it's all circular, and many times the other organs pump blood right back at you. And the life force maintains itself, and that's great. But sometimes they don't. And yet you keep pumping blood. Because you don't discern or differentiate between organs that are strong or weak, healthy or unhealthy, giving or ungiving. You feed the system. You are Gaia. You feed everything that is around it, on top of it, within it. And similarly to your to other zodiac, Cancer, who's like the ocean, you are like the earth. Both of you just take it all in and keep on giving. Bleeding. What I'm about to ask you, you probably already know, but it's very hard for you to do. I want to ask you, my lovely heart, to learn and try to discern. And to say that to a healer, to a natural healer, a walking heart, it's like you can't even fathom that. I know. But if the blood doesn't circulate back, you can't keep bleeding out. Taurus, you are important. This earth is important. Humanity already knows that it needs to start healing, taking care of, or simply stop injuring the planet, Gaia, Earth. People around you who care about you need to know that they have to reciprocate your blood back. Now, it sounds too morbid, but take it as a metaphor, okay? And it's your job to learn who is and who isn't. And you naturally love all the organs around you because you understand they are a part of this system, of this big mechanism. And your heart beats with faith and devotion and giving until the very last minute, where everything else fails and you're the last thing to drop. And yet, I did a video about this once. It's on my 13th Element playlist. It's called The Electric Spark of the Heart. All hearts have this electric spark within that actually triggers the heartbeat itself. It's like a pulse to the pulse, an electric zap. As far as I know now, science still doesn't have an explanation to what's the source of that. The source of the heartbeats that creates the circulation of the blood flow in the body derives from that, triggered by that. But what is triggering it? Theory goes, it's the soul. It's the connection to the collective consciousness, the collective light that is called Source, God, life force, name it as you may. And you understand that inherently, okay? You have that understanding. So you think you can always keep giving and always understanding and always healing everyone around you no matter what. And in a spiritual, energetic way, you're right. The electric spark of the heart, the connection to the collective source, will never die, will never weaken, will never cease. But your physical, emotional, cognitive existence here in this lifetime can definitely get hurt and can definitely be demolished. And we don't want that for you guys, because you're so important and we love you. So keep giving endlessly of your energy and devotion and love and affection and understanding and healing your blood, your life force, to those around you who pump it back, who circulate it back. But if there's a clog, either release the clog and maintain the circulation, or cut that organ out. You know, I'm sorry to give such brutal analogies. It's just what comes up. Like, if God forbid an organ is deeply wounded and injured, and you can't stop the bleeding, you have to tie something around it. I forget how you call it in English. In Hebrew, it's chosem orakim, to block the bleeding. And then, yes, you can lose that arm, but at least you maintain your system. You don't want to get to a point where you're like, you have to cut something brutally in order to maintain your system. Maintain natural balance, flow, and circulation of blood in and out. Life force, giving and receiving, before it comes down to it. Take care of yourself, Taurus, okay? That is my birthday gift to you as a message. And if you manage to do so for the next year, then that would be your belated birthday gift to me as a Taurus. Okay? I love you guys very, very much. And sorry for the other zodiac that are seeing it, and I don't do that to everybody. And I normally don't do that. It's just, it really needed to be said. So here it is. Okay. I'll see you in the other tarot scopes. Love you guys. Bye.